All right, so we will continue going through some of these notes, trying to use our percent times a whole is equal to the part. Or as we saw in that last example of class, sometimes we can think of it as the percent times the original is equal to the new. Okay, so a patient has received 40% of the IV fluid they need for the day. So my of gives me an idea of the total, amounting to 114 milliliters. How much total IV fluid does the patient need? So what this tells me is that of the IV fluid they need for the day, this amounting to is the part. We don't know the total. So I'm going to take my percent as a decimal. 40 is 0.4. 40% is 0.4 as a decimal, times my total that I don't know will equal my part. This is 0.4 times x. We have multiplication happening, so we need to undo it by dividing both sides by that 0.4. 0.4 divided by 0.4 is 1. So we're left with x equals whatever we get from 114 divided by 0.4, which I'm going to do over here. 114 divided by 0.4. Before I do this, I'm going to make this a whole number by going one decimal place this way. So I need to do the same over here and add a 0 in there. So we'll get 1,140 divided by 4. 4 goes into 11 twice. 11 minus 8 is 3. We'll bring down the 4. 4 goes into 34 8 times. Bring down the 0. 4 goes into 25 times. So 285. So they need 285 total fluids for the day, and they've only gotten the part of 114. There are 50 calories in a cup of whole milk and only 84 in a cup of skim milk. And switching to skim milk, find the percent decrease in number of calories per cup. This is where we haven't done an application problem, but this is like my home insurance problem, where we can find the change divided by the original, and we can turn that into a percent. So we're going from whole milk to skim milk. Boop. So my original, I'm gonna say my OG is 150. My new is 84. So I need to find the change. What's my change? I can always subtract to find change. 150 minus 84 will let me know how far down I went. So I can't do that, so I need to borrow here. 10 minus 4 is 6. I need to borrow from here as well. 14 minus 8 is also 6. Right? Isn't that right? Yes. Okay. So we know that the change was 66 over my original 150. So now let's go do 66 divided by 150. I'm going to scoop one over here. 66 divided by 150. 150 cannot go into 66, so I'll make my decimal and add in a 0. 150 can go into 666. Let's see. 4 times. 4 times 150 is 600. Subtract that, we get a clean 60 again. And I know that 4 times 150 will give me that 600 I need to finish it up. Okay, so I come over here and I end up getting 0.44, but we want the percent decrease. So 0.44 as a percent is 44% decrease. And I know that it's a decrease because I went down from the original to the new. Okay,